YouTube, this is the girl with Vino, and I'm back again. This time with a Primal Origin card wishlist. I know I've been slacking off, and I promised I would have done this earlier. But still, we're not gonna get it till May, so it's better late than never. So the first card on my list is ZS Banish Sage, which stands for Zexal Server Banish Sage. So it's gonna work with Zexal, which is what Yuma and Astro make when they Exceed Summon or Exceed Fusion, whatever they call it. They use Zexal. And the effect is, okay, it's a warrior, 1 star, 500 attack, 100 defense. And its effect is, I know you guys can't see it because the camera's shitty. If you control a Utopia monster, you can draw 1 card. During that battle phase, if a monster you control is banished, banish this card from the field and target one of those banished monsters. Special summon that target. If you do, banish 1 monster with 3,000 or less attack points your opponent control. You can only use ZS Banish Sage once per turn, and only once that turn. So this supports Utopia. You get to draw a card, and if your opponent, if you're like, let's say BLS, right, banishes your monster, you can also bring your monster back and then banish BLS. That's really good. Really nice card. And then on to the next one. And the boss monster of the pack, number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. This card is level, I'm rank 8, 4,000 attack, 3,000 defense. The strongest rank 8 card I've actually seen. And its effect is 2 level 8 monsters, which means it's easy to summon and it's generic, which can be a pain, you know. It's not 2 Galaxy 4 monsters. So any guy who can run level 8, I can even pull this off, you know how? I could use the Gaga Magician, Gaga Girl combo, which is why I want this card. And its effect reads, if this card attacks or is attacked during damage calculation in either player's turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card once per battle. This card gains attack equal to the total ranks of all face of Exceed monsters currently on the field times 200. During that damage calculation only. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect while it has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as an Exceed material, you can activate this effect, special summon this card during your second standby phase after activation. If you do, doubles attack points. If this card does not have Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as a Exceed material, any battle damage your opponent takes from attacks involving this card is halved. So basically, this bad boy here really packs a punch. Yo, that means automatically your monster, anyone's monster would have to be over 5,600 because itself is 8 stars. It's 8 rank. Its rank is already 8. So damn. So you can't really beat this by battle. And if you manage to do so, even with card effect, if it has Galaxy Eyes as a Exceed material, 2 turns after you activate this effect, he comes back with 8,000. Yo, that is real. But only the thing that what they did to make it fair was that if it doesn't have Galaxy Eyes, damage is halved. But still, it's a 4,000 plus beater. Half damage will still, I don't care. It's like, even if it attacks you directly, that's more than 2,000 damage you're taking. This card is extremely good. And I don't know how long it'll be legal, but we'll see. People don't spam it. And on to the next one. Next on the list is number 103, Ragna 0. And this is a rank 4, 2,400, 2,400 attack, 1,200 defense. Pretty generic 2 level 4 monsters. But the thing I love about this card, though, it's for the cards that change their attack. You know, sometimes you have to boost up your attack to get over monsters. But if your opponent does that, so you can activate this effect once per turn during either player's turn. You can attach one Exceed material from this card, target one face-up attack monster your opponent controls whose current attack is different from its original. If you do, destroy it, and if you do, draw one card. So, imagine your opponent trying to get over your monster. He can't. Activate this effect, destroy that monster, draw a card, and you can still attack. This card is amazing. It won me a couple duels on Dev Pro because I've been testing it. This card's really good. I love this card. And the next one is number C103, Ragna Infinity. If you thought Ragna Zero was badass, Ragna Infinity was worse. Look at this card, bro. This card is so freaking badass. I think you guys can still see the picture even though you guys can't see the words. So amazing. Well, basically, you can summon it using the rank up, or you can summon it using 3 level 5 monsters, but most people can rank up. Has the same attack point as no, it's not the same. Its attack point is 2800 and its defense is 2400. And its effect is once per turn, during either player's turn, you can attach one Exceed material from this card. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its original attack and current attack. And if you do, banish that target. When this card is destroyed while it has an Exceed material, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your graveyard. Number 103 Ragna 0 must be in your graveyard to activate and resolute this effect. So, let me break this down. You know how I was talking about, what's his face? Number 63? No, not 63. Number 62. It's effect to bring it back and double. So, imagine you play Ragna 0 right after. Your opponent will lose the difference. So, 8,000 minus 4,000 is 4,000. 4,000 can win you the duel at any given moment. And think about it, that's half the life points that you start off with. And also it banishes it. And this card, if it's destroyed, you get to bring it back, because especially if you ranked up with Ragna 0. So this card is really, really good. Like I said, badass. So anyone who's gonna run that number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, watch out for this one. This one's coming for you. Reverse Breaker. This card, if you guys can't really see it, it's basically like Go Golem in this kind of super powered suit, which I found that's kind of funny. So it's in the spell card Equip, and it says the effect of that card is equip only to a Utopia monster. When the equipped monster declares an attack, target one spell/trap card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards in response to the effect's activation. So this card is another Utopia support, and I'm a big fan of Utopia. So now you can choose one card that your opponent has, like back row, and pop it, and your opponent cannot chain this card, which makes this card so good. And if you can somehow find a way to make your equipped monster or your equipped Utopia attack multiple times, this card can pop multiple cards in the back row. Yeah, so like a good card, if your opponent has like a lot of monsters, a good card you could use could be like Battle Mania, which makes you attack every one of your opponent monster at least one time. Or that new card, Intermate Kalido Scorpion, that Yuya has. And it says one light monster can attack, I think, every monster once during one battle phase. So, yeah, this card is really good. You guys should watch out for this card. And the last card on the list is Ganga Sister. We all know I'm a big fan of the Ganga monsters. And since this card was so good, I already did a video on it. So I won't really go into detail in this video, but I'll leave a link in the description to my other video that solely focuses on Ganga Sister. And basically this card, you summon it, it lets you copy the level of any Ganga monster and add it onto them. They both match. And also you get to choose one Ganga spell or trap card from your deck and add to your hand, which is really good. But yeah, as I said, in the other video I go more into detail on how you can use it, what combos to use. So go in the descriptions, check it out. And this has been the Grey Wolf Vino, and that's all.